Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a regular around here or if you're new, welcome. My name is Emma. I post like lifestyle and college videos here on YouTube, so if you're into that, be sure to subscribe and also follow me on Instagram. I've been posting quite frequently on there lately and I just think it's a super fun platform. So today's video, as you guys can tell from the title, is a little bit more of a sensitive subject. And frankly, it's one that's not discussed or talked about enough. And so I kind of wanted to just sit down and talk about it. I wanted to do this for a little while now, and I was finally just like, you know what, Emma, you have time tonight, just sit down, record it, see what happens. So that is what we are going to do. Also, I kind of want to start like a series sort of thing of like, let's talk about blank. So whether that's, you know, mental health, social media, technology, relationships, friendships, anything of that sort, like I just kind of want to sit down and chat about it because I don't know, but like lately, like I really like talking about stuff and just kind of taking it like a level deeper almost and just kind of analyzing it and like, I don't know, I like talking about stuff that matters. That's really important to me, and so I think that that would be kind of a fun series to include here on my channel, so let me know what you guys think about that. So for this video, I did ask you guys on Instagram to ask me any questions or like topics that you wanted me to address in this video, so I am gonna kind of rely on that. Obviously I want to open it up with, you know, mental health and like my experience and all that kind of stuff because I think that's a good just basic information that you guys should probably know, especially before we get into it. So I feel like my mental health journey has really shaped and kind of formed and blossomed over the past couple of years, and I think mine really started my senior year of high school. So I was dating this guy, I was, you know, about to graduate high school. I just didn't know what the heck I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I felt like I was just a huge internal struggle. And at the time, like, I was not a good communicator. I would not tell people my problems, what I was thinking, what I was feeling. So it was just always bottled up inside of me. And I mean, there were times when I would just bottle it up for so long that I just felt like everything crashed and just broke all at the same time. So yeah, I mean, senior year of high school obviously is very challenging. You know, you're trying to figure out, do I want to go to college? Do I not want to go to college? If I do, what do I want to study? What kind of career do I want to get? You know, am I going to live on campus? How am I going to afford this? Like, there's so many things that you have to think about that you've never had to think about before. There was just all these questions and just this internal just back and forth that just kind of led me into like this dark, deep hole. And I was not depressed in any case. I just felt like I was in a hole and it was kind of just hard to escape. Like, I felt kind of just locked inside my head. And I mean, that was my fault partially, just because I was not open to sharing things with my family, my friends, nothing. So my journal, like, I have so many journal entries from senior year just because I was so conflicted, and writing was the best way and the easiest way for me to get those feelings out of out. So then a couple months later, I think like, I don't know, a month before I graduated high school, I think I did end up ending things with my then boyfriend, and I kind of crashed. I was like, oh my gosh, like, especially since you're the one to initiate it, I didn't know if I had made the right decision, if I had totally messed up. Like, I just didn't know. So that internal struggle just kept going on, you know, and then I was applying for college, and then I was in college, and then I was switching majors, and it just kept going. And so I feel like just dealing with all of that kind of led me to really focus on my mental health, how I was feeling, you know, what I was thinking. I tried to be so conscious of that. And so the past, you know, year and a half that I've been you know, single and in college, I have been really just conscious of what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and I'm trying to be better of sharing my feelings, sharing my thoughts with my friends and my family, and even you guys. Like, I want to just open up and be vulnerable. So that's really like the start of my mental health journey. Like I said, there's not a ton to it. Like, I would not say that I have had a very difficult mental health journey or any mental illnesses, nothing like that. So it's been pretty just kind of, I don't know, basic, easy, well, not easy, because mental health is never easy, but it's just been straightforward, I guess is the word. So now I want to go to Instagram and just kind of like address some of these questions, because I feel like they're, I don't know, I feel like they're kind of prompts for me to talk about it further. I mean, right off the bat though, I just want to say that mental health should be the most important thing in your life. It is, and I've always, well, not always, past year and a half, 2 years, I've always said, you know, if you are sound up here, you can give so much more to the people around you, so much more to yourself. And I truly think that like mental health and self-care is at the basis of like life and who you are. And I know one of these questions is about like overthinking and just kind of like the anxiety that comes with that. And I totally understand. I am like a classic overthinker, and I think that's just because like I am more of an introverted person. I don't need or like to be around people all the time. Like, my energy drains when that happens, so I like to be by myself. But when I am by myself, you know, I'm alone with my thoughts, and I feel like my brain just like is always going, always thinking, and so it can be really dangerous to be by yourself too. One of the questions was actually about social anxiety and shyness, and I, growing up, was so shy, and it didn't help that everyone pointed that out either. But yeah, I didn't talk. I didn't, you know, if you weren't someone that I knew really well, I'm not gonna talk. I don't feel the need to, and I'm still like that today. I would say like it takes me a long time to finally feel comfortable with new people. I think I was just talking about this with someone, but they asked for the link to my YouTube channel, and I was like, oh sure, I'll text that to you, like no thought. And you know, ask me 2 years ago and I would have been like, oh whoa, no, like I'm not sending you the link, I'm not telling you anything, like you can figure this out on your own. Because I felt as though my personality just takes so long to come out that I would think, you know, if people found my videos, they would think that I'm being fake, or I'm just not myself, or I can even see how if you know me from my videos and then you see me in real life, like you're just like, wait, hold up, like those don't go together. And so, you know, I've been called fake before, and it's not the best feeling in the world, because like I like to preach authenticity, and I feel like I am very authentic, and I am very just kind of upfront, straightforward, honest. And so I don't know, that always hurts. But now it's like, you know what, sure, like watch my videos, see you know, how I spend my time. You know, I love creating, I love YouTube, I love Instagram. Like I just feel so happy, and like I'm really proud of my channel and my photos and all that kind of stuff. And so I want people to see that. I want people to get to know me on a different level. So dealing with like social anxiety and shyness, I was, you know, I was shy, but I was always with my mom, or I was always with my siblings. It truly wasn't until I started college that I was okay with going somewhere by myself. And I wouldn't necessarily say that I felt like anxious about going somewhere by myself. I felt more comfortable with other people, and I think that's totally normal. Now I would say it's kind of split almost. Like I love being by myself, but like out in public, like I'm cool to go to Kroger and go get some groceries by myself. I'm cool to go to the library or go to Target. Like I can do that stuff now by myself. So there's a couple questions just like how to stop bottling everything up, how to stop overthinking, you know, the anxiety that comes with that, all that kind of stuff, which I kind of touched on earlier. But I truly think if you're not comfortable talking to someone, whether it be your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your sister, your brother, like if you're not comfortable with talking to others, one, I would definitely journal. Like I said, that was my saving grace senior year of high school. That was just like, it just helped me so much. And so I think journaling is awesome because you get to be so candid and so honest, because who's reading it? No one, or yourself. And so I think you can just be really upfront, you can use names, you can say whatever the heck you want, and it doesn't matter. Like no one's critiquing it. So journaling is definitely awesome. Also, like I said, go see a therapist. Like ask your parents, hey, like, can I go see one? And I know that they're like so expensive, which is why I think insurance should cover them, because just think about it. If everyone in, I'm thinking America because we got some issues right now. If everyone went to see a therapist, whether it be, you know, every 6 months, once a year, like the dentist, think of how much better our society would be. Like, I think it's awesome. It's life-changing. A neutral third party is the best way to deal with conflict, especially internal conflict and struggle, because they're just gonna look at you objectively and they're gonna, I don't know. I just think it's awesome. So I would say journaling, therapist, I think that's the best way to just stop bottling everything up, because I can just feel it right now. Like I would bottle so much up and then I would explode, and it just wasn't good. There were a couple questions about like anxiety in college, which I wouldn't necessarily, like, I don't really have anxiety. Like I feel like I'm just like a super chill person, and like things just don't necessarily get to me or bother me quite as much. And so yeah, I mean, I think the basis of like dealing with anxiety in college is learning time management. Like, okay, how much time, you know, do I need to spend on my homework? How much time do I need for my social life, sleep, self-care, whether that be working out, yoga, you know, that kind of stuff. So I think it's sitting down, stopping, and just kind of reflecting on your actions, your behaviors, your emotions, your thoughts, and just trying to actively kind of solve that problem, which kind of ties in with another question that I wanted to touch on. Oh, it was about self-esteem and self-doubt. You should be sitting down and thinking, okay, what is the root of this problem? Why do I have self-low esteem? Is it because of the way that I was raised? Is it because my parents have high expectations of me? Is it because I'm always trying to please others? Is it because I don't like the way I look or talk or sound or something like that? Like, I think getting to the root of the problem as much as you can is really, really helpful. And also, I think just embracing it is really important. It all starts with you, and you have to just build yourself up and love yourself and treat yourself so, so good, because you are the longest relationship that you will ever have. It's with yourself. You're in this body for the rest of your life, so you might as well truly just embracing it, learning how to be okay with, you know, your insecurities. I have someone particular in mind that I'm thinking of when I say these things, and so it just breaks my heart when people especially broadcast that they have low self-esteem, because it's like, I know you do, but what can you do to kind of raise that? I'm really struggling with ending this video. I feel like I could just talk about this for so much longer, just because I think it's so important and I love ranting. So thank you for sitting with me these past 15-20 minutes. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other like more taboo topics that you want me to talk about, please let me know, because I will definitely do that. And if you like the Let's Talk About Blank series idea, would also love to hear your thoughts on that. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. You guys can always DM me too. I'm usually pretty good about responding to those. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.